Hey everybody, I've made this video like 1,000 times and it always ends up getting away from me, and I think I don't know the right thing to say, so then I stop and I restart and everything. So I'm just gonna be 100% sitting on my kid's bedroom floor that is a mess and just keep it straightforward to the point and 100% of how I'm feeling. So if you are not American, because I know a good portion of my viewers actually aren't American, you might not know what's going on right now. And right now in America, people of color and people who stand with them are demanding change for them. And it's something that's needed to happen for a really long time. I've spoke a bit about it periodically over on my Instagram, and I felt like I would just keep it there. It's where I feel a little bit more personal, and I feel like over here I'm more professional and this is more of like a job to me. But the more I thought about it, the more that just did not feel right at all. And I do 100% believe that this does belong on this channel because it starts at home. None of our babies come out thinking to treat somebody differently because of their race, their sexual orientation, their religion, or lack of, or anything. They are taught that. And even if it's microaggressions, which is a thing, and I know some people don't really understand, and that's kind of the point. I think the quote, "I don't understand, but I stand with you," is perfect on how I feel about the subject. Not that it should really matter about how I feel. Honestly, I don't think, to me, that's not really a stance. That's just how it should be. I mean, if you don't understand what the problem is, I really hope that you could talk to a person of color and engage in a conversation that's helpful for you to understand. But if you have, or you have done your research and you have looked into things and you still don't see the problem, you're part of the problem. Staying silent is part of the problem. Not changing things is part of the problem. All of these things, all of them. But it starts at home. So how we raise our babies, what we instill in them, that matters. It really does. Because one day they're going to grow up and they're going to have to make their own decisions. And what you will have taught them in your own home, whether passively, intentionally, anything in between, they will pick up on and they will take throughout their lives. So to make it perfectly clear, I don't understand, but I stand with you. This change needs to happen, and I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. I will be linking an article down below that has ways you can help from home, because I know COVID is still a thing. 2020 just keeps on giving. But there are ways that you can help from home in case you are not comfortable, you still have a stay home order, you cannot go out, whatever it may be. There are things that you can do from the comfort of your own couch as long as you have internet access. So I will be linking that article down below because there are things that you can do to help. And like I said, if you don't understand what the problem is, I would really encourage you to talk to a person of color. At least the people of color that I know, they are happy to talk to you. Even if you feel like it might be offensive or you don't want to upset anybody, they are willing to have a conversation with you. Please don't let your fear get in the way of making yourself better. Because it does matter that you understand this. It does matter that we all get on board and say that this is enough and it needs to change, and that we really start focusing on making that happen. Because we can use hashtags and share posts and talk about it all day long, but unless things really change, it will just keep happening. And we see that a lot in America. And I know a lot of people have been messaging me about how they love America, but it's really difficult right now. And I think that just speaks to the true love of a country and how I love America, but not for what it has been or what it's doing, but for what it could be and what I hope it can be and what I really hope changes. So, you can love your country but not love your government. You can love your country and still want it to change. And I think that's a healthy love, to see that things do need to change, that there are ways that we can improve it and make it better for everybody who lives here. So I would really encourage you to have conversations with your kids, have conversations with people of color, do what you can from home, call your representatives, call everything, like vote. People totally underestimate voting. Vote locally, vote in midterms, vote presidentially, everything. It matters. We have that privilege in America. Please exercise it. It can help. It really can. Things won't change until we put people who want change in office. To the people of color who watch my channel, I just want to let you guys know that I am trying every day to be a better ally and to do what I can, but it doesn't ever feel like enough. And I'm sorry. I am doing my absolute best to raise our babies, as is my husband. He obviously is involved in raising them too, and he feels exactly the same way as I do. And we are doing our best to raise our babies to be allies as well, to understand that people of color have struggles that we will never understand, to see that, to recognize it, to be an ally, everything. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I don't really know how to end this video, but just know I'm here standing with you guys.